Hello again everybody and welcome back to another review. Today I'll be reviewing a very special figure, that being Flagset's 93rd Mechanized Brigade of Ukraine anti-tank engineer. I usually only collect historical stuff, but when I saw this figure when it was first announced, I knew I had to get him. His uniform and gear really gave me a sense of nostalgia, as they are similar to the stuff I used during my own time in the army. I was honestly surprised that a company would make a Ukrainian figure, as most companies out there only produce Russian stuff, but I'm really glad that Flagset decided to do so. The figure represents an anti-tank soldier from the 93rd Mechanized Brigade of Ukraine. The 93rd Brigade saw intense action during the war in Donbass and is now currently fighting in the Russo-Ukrainian War, serving in many battles such as the brutal Battle of Bakhmut. It has been described as one of the most brutally effective of Ukraine's frontline brigades. And this is the figure with everything out. Starting of course with the figure itself. As you can see, it comes with a stand, which I greatly appreciate. Then on to his weapons and accessories. Some extra hands, some of his headgear. His load-bearing vest. And his belt. And here's the figure itself. Let's take a closer look, starting at the head. As you can see, he's wearing his helmet with a little blue color band, which the Ukrainians use to distinguish themselves. They give you two sheets of stickers, both blue and yellow, so your own preference. If I'm not mistaken, blue is for the regular armed forces, while yellow is for either volunteers or stuff like that. But please correct me if I'm wrong. And here is his goggles and face mask. They look great together. His walkie-talkie and his RPG looks awesome. First for me. I've always been a fan of this weapon and how it looks. And over here you can see some insignia on his sleeve, and over there as well. I'll get a bit better shot shortly. And his gloves. I have to say, for some reason, putting on the gloves for this figure especially was a lot simpler than like from And this is the back of the figure. As you can see, he has this large carrying case for the RPG rounds and other accessories. Slung over his shoulder, of course, is his primary weapon. And here's a better shot of his insignia on his left sleeve. And here's the figure in an alternate look, this time wearing his beanie and showcasing his headscarf. So let's take a closer look. As you can see, the headscarf looks great with a little beanie. Of course, it's supposed to resemble President Vladimir Zelensky. As to how accurate it is, I'll let you be the judge of that. But in my opinion, it looks just a bit off. But no, it's no problem for me. Makes it look more like a generic soldier. And here you can see he's holding a packet of cigarettes and smoking with the other hand. Love the little accessories. And this is a picture in an alternate look, this time holding his primary weapon. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, he's also not wearing his goggles, so you can see his eyes. And of course his primary weapon, AKS-74. Though just made of plastic, it looks very sturdy. Doesn't feel too light. Once again, I have to express my excitement or rather admiration for this little detail of the two color sticker on his magazine. for the Ukrainian flag. Puts a lot of personality on the figure. Yeah. And here's the back of the figure. And here's a rear shot of his wearing vest, his canteen, and his little medical pouch. And I'm not too sure what this is. If anybody knows, please let me know. And here are the weapons the figure comes with, starting with his primary weapon, that being the AKS-74. Looks awesome, very simplistic, with the sling, and as you can see, the magazine comes with some tape to represent the Ukrainian flag. Nice little detail there. It also comes with 3 additional magazines, one being black, 2 being this brownish color. Next, he comes with this single grenade. Next, he comes with his RPG, first of his kind for me. Looks really neat. Always been a fan of this weapon. Comes with 2 additional rounds. Excuse me, not rounds, rockets. Love the detailing on it. As you can see, there's some graffiti on this top rocket. Not sure who Russ is or what he did to annoy this guy, but there you go. Next, it comes with these 3 boosters, I believe they're called. Though I'm not too sure what the last thing is. If anybody knows, do let me know. That would be great. All in all, a fantastic figure. Highly recommended for any modern figure collector out there. I honestly have no issues with this figure at all. But if I had to say something, I kinda wish that he came with some sort of bayonet or knife to complete the look. Hopefully there will be more of such figures in the future. The amount of uniform and gear variations used by both sides definitely give a lot of options for future figures. Thank you for joining me on today's review, and I hope to see you all again soon. Ciao!